Meghan and Harry's final Netflix episodes will be revealed biggest never seen. The final 3 episodes contained some major bombshells. The final episodes of Prince Harry and Meghan's Netflix docuseries dropped on Thursday the 15th of December. After taking us through the early days of their romance in Volume 1, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex then recalled the wedding day, how they felt treated by the press and the palace, and their decision to step back as senior royals in Volume 2. In the 4th episode, the couple shared a number of fascinating behind-the-scenes photographs from their wedding day. From Meghan's arrival at St. George's Chapel to their formal reception, where the newlyweds cut their cake with a sword. Harry and Meghan then revealed their first dance was to Land of 1000 Dances, while images of the pair twirling on the dance floor flashed up on the screen. I remember her telling me that she wanted to take her own life, and that really broke my heart, Meghan's mother Doria said. Because I knew that it was bad, but to just constantly picked at by these vultures, just picking away at her spirit. That she would actually think of not wanting to be here, that's not an easy one for a mom to hear. Lauren Kamalo recalled her first meeting with the Duke and Duchess, saying, "I remember just driving so fast. I think I did get a ticket actually, yes I did. When I arrived at Frogmore Cottage, I see this guy, he's tall. He's ginger and he's walking barefoot, and I've gone and bought a new pair of shoes in Clark's. And suddenly whatever I thought or felt, the formality just sort of slipped and I felt so at ease." Describing Harry and Meghan as hands-on parents, Lauren added, "In the morning when he woke up, first thing, Mum and Dad would come in. They would be with their baby, she would feed him, and then after that I'd take over and normally we would go for a morning walk." Prince Harry admitted that it was terrifying to have his brother Prince William scream and shout at him during their discussion about Harry and Meghan leaving the royal family. Speaking in episode 5 of the docuseries, he said, "It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me. And my father say things that simply weren't true, and my grandmother sit there and quietly take it all in. The saddest part of it was this wedge created between myself and my brother so that he's on the institution side. And part of that I get, that's his inheritance. So to some extent, it's already ingrained in him that part of his responsibility is the survivability and continuation of this institution." Prince Harry revealed that the Queen invited Harry and Meghan to visit her and stay the night when they returned from a short trip to Vancouver. But upon their flight home, was told by staff that they absolutely were not allowed to visit her. Harry explained, "I rang her and I said, 'I'm told that you're busy.' She said, 'Yes, I didn't know that I was busy. I am told that I am busy all week,' and I was like, wow." Meghan and Harry saw the royal family for the first time since announcing their decision to step back at Westminster Abbey for the Commonwealth service, and Harry said it looked and felt cold. He explained, "I felt really distant from the rest of my family, which is interesting, because so much of how they operate is what it looks like and not what it feels like. But it looked cold, and it also felt cold." In the most emotional moment of the series, in the final episode, Meghan reveals that she sadly suffered a miscarriage after she got pregnant for the second time. The Duchess of Sussex's close friend, actress Abigail Spencer, introduced the heartbreaking moment to viewers. Explaining how she arrived at Meghan's house, she said, "Meghan's standing there waiting for me and I knew something was off," adding, "She's showing me their new home but she says I'm having a lot of pain. She was holding Archie and she just fell to the ground." Meghan can then be heard saying, "I was pregnant, I really wasn't sleeping. And the first morning that we woke up in our new home is when I miscarried." Harry, who looked visibly emotional, then explained, "I believe my wife suffered a miscarriage because of what the mail did. I watched the whole thing. Now, do we absolutely know that the miscarriage was caused by that? Of course we don't." Harry added, "But bearing in mind the stress that caused, lack of sleep, the timing of the pregnancy, and how many weeks she was, I can say from what I saw that miscarriage was created by what they were trying to do to her." James Holt, the couple's former spokesperson, said, "The timing of the bullying story has even been admitted by journalists that wrote it, that it was done explicitly because of the Oprah interview." Harry then speaks further on this, highlighting what he called institutional gaslighting. After a news report described the tensions between the royal couple and the men in grey suits, the Duke says, "I can't think what my mum went through all those years ago by herself. To see this institutional gaslighting that happens is extraordinary, and that's why everything that has happened to us was always going to happen to us. Because if you speak truth to power, that's how they respond. Harry added, "None of us wanted to talk about it at my grandfather's funeral, but we did." Harry continued, "I've had to make peace with the fact that we're probably never going to get genuine accountability or genuine apology. My wife and I were moving in, we're focused on what's coming next." Despite stating it was hard, another moment saw Harry admit what he misses about the UK. "I miss the family gatherings at certain times of the year, my friends. I've lost certain friends now." Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.